There is a total of 10 exotic skills for you to pick from in Endgame as of Season 4 Reloaded, and I thought I'd put together a list of my personal top 5 and include what each do and why they are my favourite. Let me know in the comments down below what your favourites are. So let's get started with my top 5 exotic skill list from 5 to 1. Coming in at number 5 is Conjuration. Back in the earlier days of Endgame when exotic skills were first introduced, this was one of my favourites. I had it on most of my operators to begin with. Killing enough enemies will summon toxin butterflies that harass and damage enemies. When upgraded once, the damage dealt by the toxin butterflies increases and then increases even more with the third upgrade. This is a fantastic skill for dealing with crowds of enemies. I only stopped using it because some of the other exotic skills on this list are much better suited to my playstyle, and the toxin butterflies will steal kills from you, which can be frustrating if you are camo grinding or trying to get certain types of eliminations for challenges. It certainly deserves the top 5 spot for me out of the 10 exotic skills on offer. Coming in at my number 4 spot is Celebration. Celebration is a good skill, but it will only trigger when you use equipment. I personally don't tend to use equipment all that much, apart from decoys occasionally, so it doesn't really fit into my personal playstyle. When you use equipment with Celebration as your exotic skill, it will give you the chance to trigger mortar rounds that target enemies. Upgrading Celebration to tier 2 or 3 will continue to increase the chances of mortar rounds activating, so by the time you've upgraded it 3 times, it is popping off pretty frequently. Mortar rounds is by far one of the best exotic effects in Endgame, so definitely one to consider if you use a lot of equipment. So let's move on to the number 3 spot, which is Graviton Reaction. The first tier of Graviton Reaction can spawn a black hole that damages and displaces enemies that melee attack you. Basically, they'll get sucked into a black hole, thrown away from you, and they'll take damage. But once you've upgraded it, not only will this include melee attacks, but ranged attacks as well, so occasionally any enemy that is attacking you with either their fists or weapons will be sent into an abyss away from you, which is great at creating space between you and enemies, which reduces your chances of getting overrun. The third upgrade to Graviton Reaction causes the black hole to affect other enemies nearby too. I've seen this trigger and hit up to 10 enemies at once, so it's super handy when you are getting attacked by big groups of enemies like fears, but also great for human enemies taking shots at you as well. Okay, now we're down to just 2 more exotic skills on my top 5 list, and coming in at number 2 is Shattered Shield. This used to be my personal number 1 exotic skill, but it had a bit of a nerf, so it doesn't trigger as much as it once did, which is a shame. Shattered Shield will stun and damage nearby enemies when armor plates break, so each time you lose one of your 4 plates, a shockwave goes out that stuns nearby enemies and deals a little bit of damage to them. This is fantastic for when you get yourself into trouble. It means you have a few seconds to get out of the jam you got yourself into. Upgrading Shattered Shield, though, makes it even more powerful. The first upgrade will give you temporary invulnerability when you lose your final plate. This will stop you from taking any more damage for a short time, which will stop you from being knocked or wiped. But replating will give you the stun and invulnerability all over again. The final upgrade to Shattered Shield will cause a photon round to spawn that heals you and deals damage to nearby enemies. So not only will you be invulnerable for a few moments, but you'll also be able to fully heal yourself as well. Again, this is a great exotic skill to keep you on your feet for longer. Before we press on to the number 1 exotic skill, I thought I'd quickly cover the other exotic skills not included in this list, which is Mega Punch, Conductive Shot, Frost Cloud, Resurrection, and Fission. All these exotic skills certainly have their uses, some more than others, but they have their place. Choosing the exotic skills is down to your personal playstyle, and this list is in order which I'd select the exotic skills personally. They are all fine, but the ones on my list better suit my playstyle. Last season, Shattered Shield was broken but has been slightly nerfed, which puts Echo Shell into the top spot for me personally. The description for Echo Shell reads, significantly reduces damage taken from behind, but the radius nearly covers your entire body, making it a super great exotic to take as a defense. Upgrading it once will reduce the damage taken even more, and the third upgrade will greatly reduce the damage you take even more as well. By the time it's fully upgraded, you are nearly invincible. possible. A secret feature I noticed about Echo Shell as well is that it massively reduces any explosive damage you take as well, including your own. So you can spam the reboot or any other explosive weapon at your feet and barely even notice your health points going down. That makes this a great choice if your operator doesn't have Bulldozer equipped with its explosive resistance skill. Prestige 1, 2 or 3 operators can have 2 exotic skills equipped at a time, so most of my operators have a combination of either Shattered Shield and Echo Shell, or Graviton Reaction and Echo Shell. But if your operator is pre-prestige, I would absolutely recommend Echo Shell as your exotic skill. And that is my top 5 exotic skills in Endgame. Let me know which ones you prefer in the comments down below. Is your list similar to mine or totally different? I'd like to hear about it. I'll be uploading a ton more Endgame videos in the coming days and weeks, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out. I have a Discord server with well over 700 members in it, so if you are looking for teammates or want to discuss Endgame further, the link is in the description below. You can now also take your support for the channel one step further by becoming a member. You'll get exclusive badges, emojis, access to a member-only chat, and more if you do. Again, the link to the membership page is down below. As always, thanks for watching and have a great day.